Listen carefully. That is not music. That is not a cinematic soundtrack. That is Saturn. The planet is screaming. What you're hearing are raw radio emissions captured by spacecraft, electromagnetic waves translated into sound. And they don't whisper. They don't hum. They howl into the abyss like something alive and aware. For centuries, we called Saturn the jewel of the solar system, elegant, balanced, serene, a symbol of cosmic harmony suspended in blackness. But beauty can be deceptive. And in 2026, with refined data from the James Webb Space Telescope and deeper atmospheric modeling than ever before, we are beginning to understand something far more unsettling. Saturn is not peaceful. It is not calm. It is not divine. It is a monument to controlled violence, and its beauty is camouflage. From Earth, Saturn looks perfect, golden bands wrapped in symmetry, rings so delicate they appear painted onto reality itself. But those rings are not decoration, they are debris, the shattered remains of a moon that once orbited too close. Tidal forces gripped it, stretched it, fractured it, tore it apart molecule by molecule until gravity rearranged the corpse into a halo of ice and stone. We are not looking at jewelry. We are staring at a planetary graveyard. And new spectral analysis suggests parts of these rings may be far younger than we once believed, possibly formed from relatively recent destruction in cosmic terms. Which means Saturn is not a relic of past violence. It is still active, still consuming, still breaking anything that crosses the invisible boundary known as the Roche limit. And then there's the hexagon. At Saturn's North Pole spins a perfect six-sided storm, 30,000 kilometers wide, large enough to swallow Earth whole. No planet should produce geometry like that on such a scale, and yet it persists. Rotating with mechanical precision, stable, relentless, like a colossal eye carved into atmosphere. Atmospheric simulations updated in 2026 suggest this structure may plunge hundreds of kilometers deep into Saturn's interior. It is not a surface feature, it is embedded in the planet's dynamics. Saturn does not merely have storms, it has architecture of chaos, geometry born from turbulence, order forged inside violence. But the hexagon is only the beginning. Roughly every 30 Earth years, a monster awakens within the golden haze, the Great White Spot, a superstorm so vast it can encircle the entire planet. Imagine a thunderstorm capable of swallowing Earth whole, flashing with lightning bolts 10,000 times more powerful than anything ever recorded on our world. Data released in recent years suggests these eruptions are driven by immense plumes of heat rising from thousands of kilometers below the visible clouds. Warm gas surges upward, punches through layers of atmosphere, and transforms Saturn into a churning white phantom. The calm exterior rips apart, revealing an engine of heat and pressure that defies earthly meteorology. Saturn's serenity is a thin veneer stretched over something feral. And then there is Titan, the false Earth, a world with rivers, lakes, rainfall, shorelines. At first glance, it feels familiar, but the rain is liquid methane. The rivers are hydrocarbons. The lakes are seas of natural gas resting beneath an orange sky thick with haze. If you stood there unprotected, you would not simply freeze. You would crystallize. Your breath would solidify. Your tissues would become brittle. And yet, in 2026, the James Webb Space Telescope detected increasingly complex organic molecules drifting through Titan's atmosphere, carbon chains that resemble precursors to life, not life as we know it, something slower, colder, stranger, a parallel chemistry experiment running in darkness. Saturn does not only destroy, it incubates alien possibility. Its gravity is merciless. Saturn needs its moons like cosmic clay. Enceladus erupts with towering geysers of water vapor, not because it is volcanically ambitious, but because Saturn's tidal grip flexes its interior until the ice fractures and the ocean beneath is forced into space. Those plumes contain salts, organics, the ingredients that on Earth would whisper the word habitable. Violence creates warmth. Pressure creates chemistry. Destruction becomes potential. This is not chaos. This is equilibrium at a scale we barely comprehend. Look at Iapetus, the yin and yang moon. One hemisphere black as charcoal, the other bright as snow, divided by a mountain ridge running exactly along its equator, towering twice as high as Everest. It looks engineered, artificial, like the broken fragment of something constructed. Even now, scientists debate how such a formation could arise naturally. Then there is Mimas, scarred by a crater so immense it resembles a frozen eye staring into darkness. These moons are not peaceful companions. They are battered survivors, shields that absorbed impacts, witnesses to billions of years of gravitational manipulation. Saturn does not simply host moons, it uses them. In 2017, humanity made a choice. Cassini would not drift endlessly. It would not risk contaminating Titan or Enceladus with terrestrial microbes. So we sacrificed it. We aimed it at Saturn. At 113,000 kilometers per hour, Cassini plunged into the atmosphere. It burned. It disintegrated. It became plasma and data. In its final seconds, it transmitted measurements that revealed something profound. Saturn's rings are temporary. They may vanish in less than 100 million years, a blink in cosmic time. We exist at the precise era when Saturn still wears its crown. Before and after us, it will be naked. Now, in 2026, as Artemis prepares to push humanity back toward the moon and beyond, as we design habitats for deep space and dream of becoming multiplanetary, Saturn forces an uncomfortable question. What kind of neighborhood are we entering? Gas giants act as gravitational gatekeepers. They shield inner worlds from some incoming comets, but they also redirect chaos inward. Without Saturn, Earth might never have stabilized. Because of Saturn, extinction-level impacts may have occurred. Protector, executioner, two roles in one massive sphere of hydrogen and helium. We once called Saturn beautiful. That was naive. It is something more complex than beauty. It is balance forged through annihilation. It is the universe demonstrating that elegance can emerge from violence, that symmetry can arise from collapse, that creation and destruction are not opposites, but partners in a single cosmic equation. When you look at Saturn through a telescope, you are not witnessing peace. You're witnessing a temporary alignment of forces, gravity, heat, pressure, time, locked in fragile harmony. And one day, long after humanity is gone, the rings will fall like rain into the atmosphere. The graveyard will dissolve. The golden jewel will fade into something plainer. But the planet will remain, rotating, storming, whispering electromagnetic screams into the void. And the universe will continue, indifferent, balanced, and unimaginably vast.